Greetings everyone, this is Kijin and welcome back to turn 30 Forest Nehekara in All Nations Warhammer game. Battles. So Worm is just being obnoxious and continuing to raid me. Here we take a province. Here we have a fight over Altdorf. I guess he's just sailing out with everything he has except of his god. I mean, I understand what he's doing. He's just trying to be as annoying to me with the god as he can be. But, you know, if he was to try to really defend himself, he would have his god present here. Try to defend capital, or in one of the earlier decisive battles, right? Beautiful, I love seeing that. Just, those damage just vaporized too. I mean, it's a shitload of stalkers, and it took a lot of blasts, but they did die eventually. Oh, Halberdiers are serious unit, alright? They have actually pretty damn good morale when defending, as you can see. Like 40 morale. Fantastic defending their home province. Their stats are not great, but you know, if they're waiting, they're gonna get that first star pretty quickly when chilling in garrison or whatever. So it's gonna go to 10 attack. But you know, it's a decent density, 3 of these guys per square with long reach, and they're dirt cheap, both resource and gold wise, with not too bad of an armor, and yeah, super hard hitting halberd. You get some point buffs on them, yeah, these guys can be incredible. Like, give them weapon of sharpness, give them more strength, pump up their armor, put their stats with like not rage. There's like one of those fire spells. I'm gonna take a look at it in a second. It's gonna increase their attack and morale. They're super good. Like, I think they're one of the more interesting ways for Altdorf to deal with chaos nations, for example. With like chosen of Khorne or Nurgle, which would have lower defense. Pretty cool. Of course, the other one are just Gazonian crossbows. He did bring a bunch of mages. You know, the remaining mages. Couple of the gold wizards. There's a lord as well. Look at those paths. Look at those paths. Is this a hero? No, it's just a light wizard lord. Look at those crazy paths. Oh, he must have cast the boost from the Astro, right? No way he's like that by default, surely. But yeah, I just wince in pain every time I hear those that glass breaking sound of shatter. Like, it's basically telling me that I'm either losing a statue or about to lose one. No. But yeah, we kill almost everything. The light wizard and a couple others made it out. So yeah, unfortunately 4 stalkers fell to the shatter. Like, look at that, it's only 3 gold wizards, and it's basically them doing this. I guarantee you those kills are on them, basically. Maybe one died to something else, basically. But that's the Altdorf. We raided. 4 scouts violently trying to do something. Good raid again, and we have lost Chariot. And partly, I don't think it would have made a difference, but I keep on forgetting it. While Cetra is Dominant Spreader, and he's always blessed, fucking Chariot is not. I keep on forgetting about that. Chariot needs to be blessed. And it's very unfortunate because it's a nicely experienced Chariot, and I'll have to resummon a fresh one. So it's gonna be a lot worse than this one. I think it will be perfectly okay for this Chariot to also be a Dove Spreader one. Dove Spreader is a very strong trait, that would get me wrong, but it's not gonna suddenly be, oh, it's too good to have Dove Spreader 2 instead of one on one unit, right? That you have one hero. And it would just make it so much more sensible for the Chariot that having Cetra on top of it to be also always blessed. Like, because that kind of, it's nice to have, but come on, Sombra, make Nehekara to be better. It's really not too strong of a nation. It looks strong when I'm playing it, obviously, guys, you know. But yeah, like in all the dozens and dozens of Warhammer games I played, Nehekara gets fucked. Like, last time I've seen Nehekara do well, it was Dominions 5. And that was when Nehekara could have masked statues like Ushapti because they were recruitable without a limit, if I remember correctly too. So yeah, Nehekara done well. And by the way, I still won. Like I think I uploaded that game as. Oh, sorry, no, I didn't upload the game. I uploaded one of the fights of that game. It was when dwarves could have still made communions and apprentices had astral path random. So I destroyed Nehekara with like gazillion meteors. Again, I think like small number of Ushabti would be recruitable. It would actually make archers massing Ushabti archers a reasonable thing as well. But I'll make Sombre come around to it eventually, surely. I'll convince him, or he'll see it for himself that Nehekara would be so much more fun if you could get more statues than just this really harsh pricing on summons. But yeah, not bad, not bad. I'll just have to resummon him. More demons shit, more demons shit. Hyper is getting wounded on Altdorf because of disease and demonic stuff. I wonder why is that. More demon worship, couple nature gems, worldwide cold, funning scout, healing afflictions, some patrolling, sieging, and etc. Heroic quickness. Amazing. It's not the best, right? I would have liked. I probably would have liked something that also increased his hit points, and whether it would be toughness or one of those fancier ones when there's like a troll blood, I think, that gives hit points and regeneration. And there are some other variants that would be nice. It wouldn't make much sense for Setter to have Troll Blood, considering, I mean, he's enchanted blood, but you can kind of think of it as magic flowing through his bone marrow, or whatever is left of it. But yeah, quickness is great. As it upgrades, I don't think it reaches full quickness, essentially. But it does stack with regular quickness, so if we're gonna find a source for that as well, he will be a brutal single combatant. Probably not strong enough to take on one-on-one like Bloodthirsters and stuff like that, or Scarbrand. Okay, definitely not. Unless he's not like engaging him directly, but more summons, no sites found, Prophet from Tilea and Goldtooth Tribe, couple units returning for recruitment, as if I'm gonna ever get Tomb Knights ever again. So a couple moves here. We're just moving back to Altdorf. Am I patrolling anywhere? Yeah, a little bit of patrolling here. Nothing there. It was just taken purely by... Oh, there we go. By stalkers. Yes, just some moves to start patrolling out the unrest. I bumped the PD in these two provinces to 20s to deal with those 9 rats. I just don't want to have the unrest keep on growing. Slapping temple here, requiring mount, building castle instantly. What should I focus on next? Oh right, Altdorf. Demon Gate is here, obviously. I don't think it was open because Altdorf doesn't have blood path, unless you can do it with like Fire Mage. Look, I don't remember last time I seen blood. It must have been like Dominus 5, and probably when I was still learning the game. Maybe I played the game with story events. That was like last time. I believe you can patrol it out so it closes, so I'll be trying to do that. Alternatively, use like a blood mage for it, or maybe if there's like high enough dominion, or we preach it. But I do believe you can patrol it out. I heard that. I was told that. I hope it's true. It's super annoying. Super annoying. And by the way, I could, probably should, just do that in the meantime. Just preach with them. I don't think I need those few siege points these guys provide. So what's happening here? A lot of mods, right? I was trying to guess where he's gonna move next, and I think the most likely is Anoria because it has his dominion, so it's gonna be the safest move from here. The next best is Mountains of Madness. But he might expect me try to defend these, and he might do something unexpected, which be Annika, and put the Citadel under siege, since it would be technically the most hurting me, right? Putting still under siege. And you know, he might think that I don't expect him to do it since I have high dominion there, so that's why he's gonna do it. I think Thing Woods are not very likely, mainly because he already seen me proactively try to defend like the provinces nearby capital. So I might pop out and possibly try and defend it. So I think this one is unlikely. So in order, here, 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 right? I'm gonna suck it. If he moves here, so be it. At least I'll be able to reduce his movements the next turn. If he moves here, I'm sending in a couple of the Tomb Scorpions, some Stalkers. With the PD should be enough. Oh, sorry, and of course he can move to Gold Amrod, which he also might consider doing. And he sees that there isn't really anything. He should of course know that I have Fat Move. So just to be safe, I'm gonna send Tomb King with the Flambeau and attack rear. Oh, he's wounded, by the way. Oh, it doesn't matter really. He should be able to cut it down together with the support of other units distracting and harassing it down. For this, yeah, we saw Scorpions. And for this, something spicy, I think. I don't think my Dominion will go down a lot, like maybe 1 or 2 candles at most if I get unlucky if he moves here. So this should give me, and by the way, I never remember if candles from moving like God on top of province happened first or before, like before fight or after. I think it's still before the fight. I don't think it, because it would either preach here, right, increase his dominion before he moves, or here after he moves. So I'm not sure really. Anyways, I have bumped PD to 20, to 18. I want to bump it a little bit further anyways, to help a little bit with maybe patrolling out. But yeah, bringing in one of the high priests, in particular the one that has Earth 2, with some Tomb Guards. Again, they're mainly there to pad the, to support the Light Spearman holding the god in place. And Apophis will be also moving into patrol. And with holding, so I make sure that my melee guys are engaged in combat and obviously getting wrecked by the snake. But I want to give him strength and I want to give him resilience. It's gonna give him, you know, a little bit of extra protection. So he'll be smacking super hard. I'm gonna also try to give him Battle Fury. You know, 1 fire gem for it, why not? Why not? I don't have conservative, so he should be able to cast it. Stacking them on top of each other, so he really should be buffing the square they're on, primarily. So we'll be rocking 23 attack, 21. Probably still not enough to repel 30 morale god, but it's something. And since we do have quite a bit of dominion, and his snake is pretty hurt overall, like he has a lot of wounds, like weakened, that's fine for strength, that's great. So he's 21 strength in a 0 dominion, so he would go to actually not very much damage at all if he was to move into Aneka. That's why I do find it highly unlikely that at the end that he's gonna go here, because it will be a wild go. Thanks, dog. Sorry if you hear it. My neighbors have obnoxious dog that is super loud whenever they open the door. So yeah, that's the plan here. Research-wise, I guess moving this priest cost me not getting enchantment 5, but it's not like enchantment 5. I need it like next turn, so it's kind of anything for me. Message-wise, sending 5 water gems to Nurgle for for Ring of Water Breathing. So we continue to side search. I'm gonna try and deliver Cathay that ring in next turn. And I guess he will not be able to bring guardians with him, but we do have some Tomb Guard. Hopefully they're gonna be enough to protect him. Also got to remember that there's some chance that the demons will show up here. That's why I'm gonna move in chariots. Unless it's storm demons, then they should be enough to deal with it. Sending in scouts. And things are looking decently, except, you know, a province that was... We took it from Altdorf. By the way, I really hope you don't hear my neighbors. Like, they're so fucking loud. Good God. I mean, I guess kids. Yeah, Chaos Dwarfs just without carrying the war, just moving in. Yeah, surely. Just because I took it and then Altdorf took it, it's fair game for him to take it. Like, yes. I mean, from the looks of it, it's clear to me that Altdorf is just handing him stuff. Like, we'll see what's gonna occur here. I'm gonna be patterning it. If he moves out with these halberdiers to here, it's basically obvious that it's handing out this fort to him. If there's like big PD and he's patrolling, okay, at least he's not like giving stuff for free. I earned it. But stuff like that, the Horizon didn't talk to me about this. He's just doing it. And buddy, you should know better. You know how I am. I'm gonna treat it like I would playing dwarves. It's a big fat fucking grudge. Plus you're Chaos Dwarf, so I hate you. Or I hate the nation. I don't hate you. I love you, man. But you are really pissing me off with this. You're so getting attacked. You're second in research as well, so I wonder how he did it. I'm guessing he might have gone for construction 7 first and just doing lanterns. So yeah, the sooner I get on top of him, if I could wipe these 2 armies, that's a lot of troops lost, right? I'm not sure. I don't have info if he's upgrading it. I think I'm not sure if I need to have a scout to know for fort is being upgraded or I never remember. I should know these things. I think it would tell me if I'm neighboring, but I would also expect I have to have a scout for the game to tell me. If he upgrades it to 500, then I probably need about 1000 siege strength because he does have a lot of immortals and Chaos Dwarf crossbowmen. And these guys do have quite a decent siege defense. 1.8 per and 1.6-ish. Yeah, 1.6. So plus the fort PD, I would expect 200, like 200 siege defense at least. So maybe you would have enough remove with like 800. I expect it to be over 200, so yeah, you do have to be over 700. So like 800 to 900, maybe 1000 is what I think should crack the fort in one go if he upgrades. If not, obviously the palisades will get blown quite easily. So we'll see how the time frame will be looking. If I trap these guys inside, wipe them, and assuming this army will be sieging Ornia, yeah, then I might be able to kill 2 decently large groups of Chaos Dwarfs. I have obviously no idea what the hell he has besides that, so I'm gonna try to send those scouts in there, or the couple that I have on me. But yeah, that's kind of the plan, trying to finish the Altdorf for now, and we'll be going to another war pretty quickly. I need to keep on scaling. I'm so behind in research, so behind it's not even funny. So that's the plan. I'll be talking with you in the next turn. Welcome back. 10 air gems from Blackrock. Just gonna say right now, I forgot to send him water gems last turn. So I'm sending him 12 instead, with a little bit of compensation. Fortunately, it's not like it was life and death situation for him, because I would hate for it to matter. Like, I'd feel so bad. Ring of Water from Nurgle. This is Mother Oak again. That's so funny. It's so funny the Mother Oak is just being battled between people. But let's take a look at fights, and I kinda forgot to mention it last turn, but I kinda already noticed that some provinces were switching hands without any reports, but yeah, Vamps are fighting Kislev. I kinda expected Vamps to attack Kislev, to be honest. But first, the god is moving in. So he ended up moving to the fort to the south. So he has absolutely no chance. We have Prince here, and we have the Tomb King with Flambeau. Also, I have pretty high Dominion, so his strength is puny, 17. Yeah, he poses basically no threat. Honestly, he's so weak as he is here that he might have died just to PD. I shit you not. But let's speed it up. Like, look at that. He doesn't even kill a skeletons, right? But Petrify sure helps, but yeah, he's just taking cheap damage. My Flambeau guy didn't even make it to him, and he died. After killing a couple naked skellies. Did he die to normal hit or did he die to petrification? Looks like that was... He might have died to gaze actually, funnily enough. So there goes Altdorf God. Let's take a look at the battles between Kislev and... Oh, who's here? Oh, okay, that's the normal. Okay, so this is just Vamps moving on top of fort. Let's pause. How many mages does he have? Quite a few. Okay, these are just for blessings from the looks of it. He does not have a prophet. Strigoi. This horde of skellies. Do we have a hero? Necrarch Ancient. Man, I wish I had fucking D4 built in. That's so good. That's so good. Like, it lets you cast Rigor from the get-go. Darkness. Yeah. Base 4 is crazy strong. More Necrarchs. Is that the hero, this one? No, that's Lamian of the second circle. Okay. More Strigoi. Like, they're pretty damn strong attacks. Like, look at those hit points. Holy shit. How does he have so much hit points? Eh? He's can... Oh, they're corpse eaters. Huh. I mean, it must be that, right? Can be raised at most 25 points. Yeah, that's super good. Wow. And they can heal 15% of that. Very nice. And we have a Karsten vampire. Cool. Fair bit of Graveguard. Yeah, these guys are very strong. They're just way better troops than what we have. Like, simple as that. I guess that they are mindless while ours are not. I'm not sure if this is usually a positive or negative to be mindless, but and I think we might not have never heals since. So I guess this is something that I think we don't have never heals, but as a troop, like way better armor, better hit points, weapons they vary, but pretty damn good as well. It's mainly hit points and armor difference, right? Nothing on Kislev's side in this scenario, so nothing to see, I guess. Just we see Harvester do zoom. Oh, by the way, I forgot our God woke up. We're gonna take a look at that in a second. I should have started with it probably. And here, very cool. We see lesser avatars of Ursun. Super cool. Happy to see them. They don't trample. Unfortunately, I'm surprised they don't trample. I honestly would have expected them. Like, they have good speed. I would expect such a bulky construct to be trampling enemy instead of just hitting them. But to be fair, I think the Necrosphinx doesn't trample either. I need to remind myself. But they are good attacks, all magic. Breath of Ursun doesn't come into play with chill. Unfortunately against vampires. But has decent protection thanks to ice protection, especially in a deep winter. It's gonna be pretty significant. A lot of hit points. Can quicken himself. He's not like... Oh, he's also Divine Blessing with him. That's very cool that they can do that. What are for? Yeah, Kislev doesn't have ideal paths against Vampiria, but he can have quite a few holy threes from the looks of it, including summon. So like he'll be banishing Vampiria hard potentially. And these guys, if they go up against harvesters, I think they can do really well with being. Fuck was that sound? It was the sound of Shatter, but it was something else. Oh, Frost of Kislev. Jesus. Okay, cool. And the Zharr-Naggrund moved onto the fort, right? So very cute. Also, I want to point out that there's way less Pine Devils now, so than the previous battle reports were showing. for multiple turns. So I'm 99% sure Altdorf actually suicided the troops he had in that fort into this province. But hey, at least his god is fucking dead too. I'll have to be chasing him around. Alright, the god. God woke up. I'm gonna be researching with him for now. He's 83 research and we have 291. So he's quite a significant chunk of our research. I'm gonna keep him for now at this job. Like just running around with him, site searching, just would feel bad with how long time it would take to cover a decent amount of provinces. But I might end up doing it, but just not yet. For movements, I'm storming, obviously. Storming with all the troops, just to be safe. I will not be like rushing into attacking Zharr-Naggrund. I think I'll put myself on like 3-turn timeline, something like that. That's the plan for now. I'm also preaching with all my priests. You know, the quicker I get this nonsense out, the better. But what I'm also doing is I'm spreading out my necrotects around the Altdorf land, giving their script of retreat just in case like some attack happens on the provinces. And I just want to get the site searching done for Earth and Death in these provinces, just in case Altdorf didn't do it. You know, might be a waste of time to do it, but hey, would be great if we found some. Horse brothers here apparently. They're kind of bad, but they're actually really bad. But they do provide a nice little extra PD, so that's cool. So yeah, that's the reason we have so many arrows here. The formation for storming is I'm putting sentinels in front to burn the archers and walls, so there's a smaller chance they're gonna hit any of the necrotects. Priest again not participating. And yeah, we're gonna send in the boys in a second. Am I really not? Okay, I'm casting Divine Blessing. And let's do Undying times 3-ish. So that's that. Continuing site searching here. Moving with Apophis to this province in case dwarves move out and we bump. You know, I will not be maybe attacking them. Well, we'll see. If that happens, I'll probably will move out straight away into this fort with what I've got present in this province. But yeah, I will just assassinate whatever leader he has. At the same time, I'll be trying to take the province with just a couple chariots, no story here, couple chariots, some graveguard. I just want to send one extra Athel guy forward. By the way, this army, yeah, Overlord of Zharr is in fact Zatan. Yeah, Overlord of Zharr. Yeah, Zatan. Pretty good armor-piercing axe, but nothing crazy. Very strong armor though, that's crazy, crazy good armor. And very nice shield. Great horse, very cool mount as well. He's just a beefy leader and quite a good combatant. He has a lot of defense. Towers itself also has great stats. So fire shield built in, dark power. I think I would be able to still assassinate him if that was to come to play, but it would be a little bit dangerous for Apophis for sure. What else? Yeah, taking those provinces, like I was saying. I was considering starting building a fort here next turn, or rather this turn. But because of that demon worship, I'm gonna delay it, and I instead like added PD in various provinces. Well, not this one apparently. I just want to have it out of the way. It's probably a waste of gold, but I'm basically putting PD to 13 everywhere, just so there's that much lower chance of losing them to random events. Of course, it's gonna be demons, it's gonna happen regardless, but so be it. Not putting PD in here for apparently. Yeah, let's just do it. It'll be crazy if Chork just attack me first, but I don't think they will. But yeah, our income is pretty fabulous right now, 3700 with only 500 upkeep. So we're working with probably one of the larger coffins per turn. So not coffins, coffers, thanks to no upkeep troops. So hey, some strength of Nehekara is coming into play as well here. Here I'm preaching. I guess I want to get to Dome for as quick as possible. Probably should be doing the same thing here. It just the level 1 priest is that much less effective in Dome 2. So since it's Dome 1, I'm gonna be trying that. Also, we are at 5 temples, so I am able to recruit additional Guardian of Petra, so that's what I'm doing. Anything else? Trying to think. I'm partnering with this guy, apparently. I'm not sure why. Why am I patrolling with you, buddy? I genuinely don't know. Should I send him like somewhere just because? Nah, okay, sure. Let's just patrol. Let's just patrol him. Since there's still some unrest, and he can join the Fair Mountains later. Last thing, sending those 12 water gems to Blackrock, so 2 extra for being late. And I'm sending Flambeau to Kislev. I'm borrowing to him in hopes that he does well against vampires. Vampires will obviously not expect such a powerful item. You know, I hope they will not realize that I it to him. But yeah, Flambeau will be able to cast Holy Pyre. I hope he's gonna give it to a leader that's not a mage, so he basically only casts Holy Pyre. With area of effect 3 and 3 times 7 damage, it's gonna be vaporizing even the harvesters. So this will be excellent item for him. I really hope he's gonna put it to good use. I hope he's not gonna lose it. I would like to get it back. And if he sucks at the defense and maybe kills vampires, which I'll be actually quite content with, I'd like that to happen. If well, preferably they're grinding for Rever on and nobody else interrupts, but I do prefer Kislev winning this. I think I will have much easier time with Kislev later than with vampires. So yeah, sending him that. The helmet came back to Apophis again. I keep on forgetting he's only 10 morale, which is awful. But yeah, the helmet is helping out together with experience, so we're up to 19, 20 in friendly province. Yeah, that's pretty good. I probably will maybe wage Ring of the Warrior for the bracelets of protection, since it's gonna be a little bit extra protection, sure, but I mainly want to get his defense up higher. Yeah, there are many things that have pretty scary attack and defense values in the game that I'd be worried to send up of us against, but the hit itself that does the work is the Soul Slay with difficult to negate, and against something that's super high MR than Swarm of Bites are meant to do the work. But yeah, I'm just worried that he might run from like a fear check or something. I've lost things. I even had in the past unit with 30 morale that was like undead technically route, which I didn't know that can happen. I don't. Okay, it wasn't undead, but it was magical being with 30 morale. That wasn't mindless, and it actually routed from fear check. Yeah, we don't have never heals, so I guess that's one of the upsides for having a little bit weaker troops in general. So yeah, that will be it for this turn, and I'll talk to you next time. Welcome back. I wasn't quite able to record it in the lobby, so I'm recording from my single player save. But yeah, everything is the same way as I left it, I'm pretty sure. Let's take a look at the battle at Altdorf. And how did the idea of sending stalkers against archers work out? Well, they are getting petrified but not killed nearly as much. They're often left at like low GD's HP. Some flares coming in, hurting pretty badly actually. Demigraves just getting blasted off their horses. that's what I love to see. That in their case, the targeting works very well. They do focus what they really should. Some shatters, leaving one of the scorpions barely alive and limping from now on, which is unfortunate. It always sucks to see those limps and cripples. If only there was that statue fixer trait or something that ideally Agartha would have in a default game. So, but yeah, not much to see here, honestly. We just mopped up what was left. We lost Stalker and unfortunately some wounds on Scorpions as well. We took the water province of Antediluvian and yeah, Chaos Wars decided it's a brilliant idea to try and take it too. He's being really cheeky with those attacks. But what are you doing, Distant Horizon? What are you doing, buddy? Do you want to annoy me? You clearly are. I mean, it kind of makes me wonder if he actually is planning to attack me himself. So good thing I'm kind of preparing my mindset to fight him here anyways. But yeah, thankfully chariots are just incredible in killing a lot of garbage. And that's what I did. Of course, those are also pretty experienced chariots of like 2 stars. So we sadly lost 2, but we have the province and yeah, he should pay me actually. I'm freeing up upkeep for him. Land of Plenty, nothing there. And Spine Devils. So I should have really had chariots attack closest instead of attack rear because they went after the commanders. And one of my Guardians of Petra got separated and killed by those Spine Devils. So a bit unfortunate loss of the Guardian of Petra. Unnecessary, but oh well. Some adventure scout, our scout got found in Bone Nose Tribe. So that tells me, obviously, that Bone Nose Tribe lost their capital. That kind of explains why the Mother Oak was swinging back and forth, right? I guess he must have killed the god again. And that's where we're at. And he's kind of patrolling. Man, those settlers, so I wonder, like, I really wonder where the hell did he get them from? Is that event or a site? So good. Man, if that's a site, they would be so fucking strong for me. Like, okay, they wouldn't be as strong, actually, now that I think of it, because I would actually bump their size from 5 to 6, and that's really bad in case of size 5 units. But it was still very nice sacred to have to complement my troops. Castle completed. Let's go for event. A little bit income resources, demons. Pretty cool that I'll be trying to patrol out this turn. Some pearls. Oh, excuse me. Sharks. Okay, underwater sharks. Underground underwater sharks. Who knew? Some afflictions cured, patrolling. Not much really. Going on this turn, honestly. Despite us taking Altdorf, it's not very eventful. Our god sends thrones. And looks like Cathay has claimed a throne of Second Age. Was it always his, or did he take it from... He must have taken it from Orcs. He has 4 fucking thrones. And he's still downplaying his position in the Discord because he doesn't have any other capital. Well, I mean, sure, but he took lands of like 4 people already. Chunky lands at that, pretty sure. Because I think I don't know about Skaven, but definitely Bone Nose Tribe, definitely Beastlands. I think Beastlands are here. I think Norsca is like up there, also Norsca, and now also the other orcs. So, yeah, very cute. So what are we doing? We are summoning a lot of more Stalkers this turn, more Scorpions, just refilling our ranks to their strongest before we move on Chaos Wars. Doing the site searching with all the necrotects. Some more patrolling everywhere, basically, every fort. Starting to build castle 1 turn away from finishing, but we started building citadels in Altdorf and Runia this turn, so that's a big expenditure of money, and also of course temple at temple at Altdorf. Moving around a little bit to set up like the like I was mentioning, patrollers in case of wolf riders that Zharr-Naggrund might be sending around. So yeah, continuing site searching here. That's where we found one of the scouts. That was Altdorfian one. Moving out with the blob from the capital. I'm gonna transfer the troops from the prince to the king. and the king will move on. The prince will go back to like patrolling Nehekara or Annika, since I'm sending a prince from Annika to Nehekara now. So yeah, I could have a go turn now, but I do want to refill ranks just in case. It might be a mistake to wait for one more turn. Hard to say. I'll get, how many am I summoning exactly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 15 extra stalkers and 3 extra scorpions, and of course getting reinforcements from the capital, because the map moved fortunately from Gold Amrod to Remounted is 22, so perfect for me. As long as I'm not bringing any like Grave Guard. Sorry, not Grave Guard, Tomb Guard. Unless snow suddenly falls, that would be very unfortunate. If I moved with just troops, like leaving mages behind, I would be like below 500 strength. Because obviously, you know, one of the things necrotects do, besides buffing the statues, they carry 15 siege bonus on them. So what's their exact? Yeah, 17.9. It's really respectable bonus. You know, of course, it's very expensive mage that I'm just carrying around instead of him researching or doing something else. But that's how use of statues goes, I guess. So once we consolidate all the mages, all of the units, we'll be definitely cracking this fort in one turn, probably this one too, even with all those units inside, if he stays. I'm very curious if he's patrolling, because if he is, you know, that would be great, since we're gonna just wipe the army station outside that way. If he's not, oh well, we're gonna storm it from the get-go. I'm trying to see where his mages might be at, so I'm sending like a scout here. We'll see if those lands belong to elves or him, because if it's him, then I'll have more chariots going underwater. And what else? Research-wise, yeah, we're having a nice little bump in research. You know, there's an argument to make to delay it for one more extra turn, so we are basically gonna get rigor mortis for the fights in here. But I think I can delay it for long enough that I feel comfortable. However, besides the troops, I'm also sending a couple. Oh, okay, yeah. So, like, for example, this one is going to Gold Amrod, the Astral Acolyte, and also from here I'm sending an Astral Acolyte to Altdorf. And then I'll have 4 of them, the Acolytes plus the Astral High Priest, that will be a master for the small communion. I'm also making somewhere, if I find it, I'm making item I never made in my life. Where is it? Where am I making it? Searching there. Is it here? I might not be using. We'll go. Okay, hold on. There was a thing to see, right? About that. Hold on. Let me remind myself. Forge orders. There we go. Ah, there we go. So I'm making a kite shield and sling of accuracy. So what's the reasoning behind it? Sling of accuracy will go to the High Priest Nehekhara, because after he casts the rigor mortis, I really don't want him to burn my acolytes to death with the fatigue. So I'll just have him flinging stones for the rest of the battle. And the shield, I probably should have done that sooner. I'm kind of hesitating to send Apophis forward to try assassinate Overlord of Zharr. I might be able to, but if he patrols next turn, he'll be found, and that would make me really sad. So instead, I'm gonna send him back to Altdorf and give him the shield, because shield, you know, he has the blade, and Swarm of Bites is basically his body attacking, right? So he can carry the shield still, which is very handy. Sadly, you cannot have other weapon, right? It does replace the Soul Reaper. You can do Wheel then, if you want to have the 2 different weapons, but I want to keep Soul Reaper. So what the Kite Shield will do, it will lower our normal defense by 2, but give us +8 parry. So we will go up to 22 defense, out of which, you know, a fair chunk will be in armor, but Blacksteel Kite Shield is super tough. It's like 29 protection. That will be on top of the Shroud, on top of our natural protection, which is not great, arguably, but yeah, I think we'll go to like probably not 40, but like 30 something protection if hit on a shield. Just to make him, that much little bit durable, and also it's gonna be at the same time help against some potential projectiles, just in case. Some spells are projectiles that shield can block, like, of course, not in this game, but Blizzard from and Iron Darts, they used to not be. They used to bypass shields in the Mist 5. They're so much better then. Yeah, I mean, besides that, that's really it this turn. I didn't see much else what's going on in the world. Let me think. Actually, no, that's not true. I think Itza is kind of kicking ass of dwarves. Cathay is taking Norsca and Black Crag, I think. Yeah, Cathay is so strong. I really think I have to go to war with them sooner than later to ideally, maybe after Chaos Dwarfs and Tilea, because I'd love to get that front too. And yeah, we're rooting for Kislev really hard. I really hope he's gonna put the Flambeau to good use. I think it can be really a big game changer for him, so that's what I wish for, because I also want to sit back. I would not like it to go to his hands and then be used against me, although at least on my secrets I do have fire resistance. So yeah, that would be it for this turn, and I'll talk to you next time. Thank you for watching this episode. Bye bye.